It happened a lot. Seriously, it happened a lot. When someone who have such terrible ill of racism, he's terribly ill with racism. It's hidden. Now I'll do my best to comply with the community guidelines so that they wouldn't delete the video. There is people, and this is best not the result. There is people who, if you approach them, and this happened, definitely it happened, they go and approach them, and they ask them something about the native Arab or the Ishmaelian. These people who are being asked, are not from the Ishmaelians. And they are asked about the Ishmael, and they give an answer filled with racial discrimination. And then they approach them again, or at the same time, and say, there is someone whose name Tariq is saying A, B, C, either he's a male or a female. Once they know about me, they start changing their answers because they are exposed. Now listen, this happened based on my resources many times in Saudi Arabia, in Gulf states, even here in England. I have dealt with racial discrimination here by those who speak Arabic as in mother tongue, and they have honestly, they are. That's it. So that my video wouldn't be deleted. In London and here in Manchester, and it's obvious that I need to ask and to see, and it's something I already know. So what I'm trying to say here is that please stop your racial discrimination. Racism is stink. Racism stink. Do you understand? The messenger Muhammad, the final messenger, he said, "Da'uha فإنها منتنة." Muhammad used to say, "Da'uha فإنها منتنة." What does this mean? It means leave it. It stink. We're all human. Who said this before 14th century? Muhammad. "Da'uha فإنها منتنة." This is confirmed, and it's mentioned in the Quran in a way, and the confirmed hadith, it's a lot explaining about this. So please, either you're a Muslim or not, leave it. It stink. Your racism. I am a victim of racism. Either a judge doesn't like it, or a home office officer doesn't like it, or I am a victim of a creep, racial discrimination. I dealt with it through decades. It's disgusting. It's eating you from inside. It's not good. May you be eaten from inside 1,000 times worse. Adding to that what they did to my personal case. Now, Persia. There is a lot of lies about Persia, about Iran and Saudi Arabia. I must say this. Now, those people, there is external power starting from the West, and Russia is helping, and others. Say it is the same in Iran, it is the same in Saudi Arabia, though it is not. The Sunnis in the so-called Shiite Iran are Persian originally, are Baluchis originally. It's their homeland, occupied or controlled by a dictatorship in Persia, or Kurdi, or Ahwazi. Not like the Ishmaelian land case. In the Ishmaelian case is the racist against the natives. Those who are settled with due my respect, please, in Bahrain or Kuwait or other Badun or whatever, I'm not saying all, they are originally from outside. They are absolutely not Ishmaelian, indefinitely not Kahtanis. Their accent, their DNA, their culture, and they will be exposed once you start talking to them. Yeah. Of course, if you talk to them in Persia, or talk to them here while they are protected, for example, the West, or in Iraq, you might be the angry racist. Tariq is angry. No. So Kuwait is for the Ishmaelian. Now, I'm going to give you another example. Someone would say, but it is the same. I mean, we are all human. Okay, the Muslims in France are in England as well, in UK. Sharia laws, they are human. Give them. If a Muslim is screaming and saying, I want to change France to Sharia law, Islamic law, why are you angry? Queen Elizabeth, is she angry? Boris Johnson, is he angry with the cloth? Macron, oh my God, يعني مشكلة. Trump, of course, you're racist. I'm not saying the Queen here. I don't mean the Queen. The Queen is respectable. I'm talking about the political system. Okay, the Queen, let's leave the Queen away. Though Princess Kate have met, for example, with Lujain. And there are a lot in the House of Parliament bother us about Raif Badawi. Fine. So a Muslim have no right to change your liberalism. I'm leaving England alone. It's only the West. Look at America. Look at Trump at the beginning and things like that. Okay, leave Her Majesty alone. She doesn't know nothing. She's a nice lady. Fine. Let's talk about the political system, which is serving the country. Macron and others. So Muslims have no right to say we want to change it. Then shut up if there is any type of reaction. Shut up! Shut your mouth. I have nothing to do with Islam. I don't want to start anything. Please don't delete the video. Now, is something making you angry? France is a big supporter to those who are not Ishmaelians, who want to change us. Why they want to change us? So it's not allowed for the Muslim to change the system here. Let's say the Muslim doesn't want to change it, of course. And you're always angry with the Muslims. Though the history is terrible, last century, I mean, they engulfed, say, the Ishmaeli territory in Middle East, establishing the so-called Israelis. There is a documentary saying, listen to this, please. There is a documentary saying the following, saying they have did a test between the Palestinians and the Jews. And guess what? The DNA is absolutely different. Because the Ashkenazis are African DNA, Eastern European, and Polish are Polish, and Russian, and Khazar, it's Khazar, okay? And Rothschild, and here in England, yeah, the DNA, of course, we are all human, yeah. And Virgin, oh, different. Chinese, different DNA. Flasha, African. Absolutely different from the Palestinians, who are native to Middle East. They are not saying it the way, no, they are saying that this means that the Palestinians have no right to be in the Holy Land. Because their DNA is different from the DNA of what? The Eastern European. Their DNA is different from the African. And from the Iranian and others. So the natives should leave. Do you understand? This is a joke. It's a joke, terrible joke. Do you understand? It's coming things. Oh my God. It's I saw many documentaries, honestly. So they are saying what? The DNA of the Palestinians, natives, is different from those invaders who came from different places. Because they insist calling themselves Jews. I mean, it's a joke. So Persia is persecuting the Persian who are Sunnis. Go to the Sunni Persian, ask them, where are you from? They will not say to you, the government itself in Persia will say, the Farsi, Iran, will say those people are Persian, except they are Sunnis, and we want to persecute them. What about the Baluchis? They are native Baluchis. They didn't come from the Arabian Peninsula. They didn't come from outside. No. They didn't come from Africa. They are from there. Natives, and we are persecuting them because we are occupying Baluchistan and Khazistan and Kurdistan, and we are persecuting the natives Persian, and we do not want allow them to pray the normal Muslim way, and we want to impose the so-called 12 Shiite way. When you go to Saudi Arabia and Gulf, it's different. It's the other way around. Those who are originally not from Bahrain are saying that Al Khalifa family are intruders coming from Najd. What is Najd? Najd, is it in the moon? It's part of the Ishmaelian territory. It's like if you're saying, for example, Dammam, Khubar, Thuqba. Dammam, Khubar, Dhahran, Thuqba. It's in the eastern province. I used to be there. I lived almost years there. And someone is saying, we just settled in Dhahran, is looking at those people who are in Dammam. Someone came from Dammam, or regardless, it's their country. It's their place. No, he's just lying and saying that they belong to Dammam. Though they don't. They belong to the area, and they are originally from, you understand me? In Kuwait, the same. There is no one, I understand. You don't go to someone from in Saudi Arabia and you ask him this question. If you go and ask those people in Saudi Arabia, they will say, no, the government is good, because they understand that there is people who will lose their dicks in jail and lose their mind. I have said it before, and they deleted the video. Who's behind torturing us? Is it the monarch itself? No, it's coming instruction from outside. You think that I'm lying, but I'm not. So, do you understand the point? Those people are not originally from there. And what they want is bad for us. I mean, I have talked to some, not all of them. Again, not all. I'm not lying. And they will say this. Some are with Mr. Yasser al-Habib here in England and other. You go and talk to them. You say, what about Bahrain? And what about and others? Leave Yasser al-Habib. Others. Not all. And you say to them, where are you from? He will say, I'm originally from Bahrain, or originally from Kuwait, or originally from Qatif, or Budun. Originally. No, you're not, but fine. What do you think about Bahrain? He will say, Bahrain should be Farsi. Should be for Iran. Do you speak the Arabic as a mother tongue? Yes, I am from Arabic. What do you think about the native Arab, Bedouin, the Ishmaelite? Not any Bedouin, the Ishmaelian, the tribes. What do you think about them? And among them Israelis, Qatari as well. What do you think about the Qatanis as well and other? Tell me. He would think they are Bedouin, Arab, Nasibis. They are rubbish. They drink the piss of the female camels or whatever. They are crazy camel eater. They are like the lizard. Excuse me. Is this a desert area? Yeah, Kuwait is desert. Yeah, Bahrain. Is this for a Bedouin originally? Where are they from, the Ishmaelians? Oh, they're Najd. Where are you from? Qatifi. Please don't delete this video. Bahrain, Kuwait. Are you from the Ishmaelian bloodlines? No. Some said, ولا يشرفني إني أكون منهم. This is based on my resource. My resource say the truth. Shh. You have no right to say, did your resource told you that you're refused and you'll be homeless or whatever? No, you have to be careful. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. With respect, please, I have the right to explain. So please, I didn't steal from your house. I didn't rape your daughter. I didn't do anything, and I'll never do it. عليكم يا قرف قازوز قرف. And I'll never steal from anyone, and I'll show respect to him unless if someone. You go and you talk to these people again. A lady, ولا يشرفني إني أكون منهم. And I won't even be proud, and I am proud that I am not one of the Ishmaelians. Then why you have the passport? Then why you lie about them? Then why you want to change them? Then why you want to fuck their life? Do you understand? Please don't delete the video. Please! Please! Please, YouTube! Thank you, I'm complying. Is this racism? An African hate the cut some, not all. Why you hate the Arabs? What did they do? Did you do, for example, what the white people? Please don't delete the video. Before, not now. Among the white wonderful people, I know them. There is a white gentleman, I'll just say it, and one of these churches. I'm not lying. And he liked me. And I always tell him that I'm from Iraq. And I respect him. Didn't think that I say that the cross is. I say the truth about the cross. But he's a human being. And Islam instructs us to treat people with faith. He's a wonderful person. And he's from one of the sectors of the church. I'm not going to mention. And this gentleman have nothing to do with invading Iraq. And he's a peaceful person. And he have a wonderful wife. And he's not old. He's young. He's in his 60s. I mean, we're dealing with a young. And his wife, I think, is old. I don't know. A wonderful. And I think his mother as well, Sheikh. And he gave me a gift. And he insisted. It's money. He gave me money. He said, I insist. Only me. He didn't give anyone else. He doesn't know I'm from Saudi Arabia. And he said, I wanted you to have it. There will be no transportation. And we will be off within a week, 4 days. And you're giving us visit 3 times a week. Please, this is for the week that we're not going to work for 4 times. And he gave me a good amount of money. And he did it. And I tried. I said, no, I don't. And the man is almost going to say, this will make me feel happy, Tariq. As a rough sleeper. Please, for me. Okay? So this is a different story. So but the white, what did they do before centuries? They took slaves from Africa and they took them to America and terrible stories. Did the native Arab did anything bad like this to you, Mr. African or Miss Africa? No. Then why are you doing this to us? Why are you doing this to us in the Ishmaeli territory? I'm not talking about those Muslims who are in the masjids, who should respect the Sharia laws, who respect the khususiyah, the personality and the character of the people of the land, and they are doing a great job. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about certain types of them. And when they know about someone from that area, either Tariq or anyone else, they do what? They are exposed with their terribly ill racial discrimination. Who's helping them? Who did this to the area, to the region? It's the West. If there was no interference by the West, we wouldn't deal with this. Everything will be in its place. Everything will be in its place. This is in this, and this is in this place, and this is in this place, and this is in this place. Why? You're fucking with us. I'm sorry to use this word. I'm complying. Just last week. This is racism. This is racism. No one is in that. This is racism. This is dirty racism. Okay. Racism made my brother without a dick. Listen. Racism humiliated us, the family, with a model. Okay. Racism made a divorce between my father and my wife. My father and his wife. My father and my mother. My father and his wife. The one called Aisha. Basically, I am her child. Okay? She is a nice lady. A wonderful lady, indeed. She is a wonderful lady. A nice mother. Look. Just the idea that she accepted this. To humiliate me. To humiliate the family. To accept it. No, say no. Fight. I understand. You're a victim. My dear mother. You're a victim. You're a victim. I understand this. You're good in destroying families. That's what you're good at. Of course, if you got talk to Netanyahu. Is it? You're killing children there. Bosh, you killed millions in Iraq without a reason. Look at the so-called Shia. This is not the case. There is a lot of mothers and fathers in the Ishmaelian territory. And a lot of members. And they are in terrible time. Okay, and I test it. Alhamdulillah, I am in wonderful blessings from Allah. Get out. They said, if you don't like France the way it is, leave. Oh, really? You're talking about the Algerian who you raped their rights for almost more than a century? Huh? Now, I have the right. If you don't like the Ishmaelian way, this should be said since even before Juhayman. Either you live in our Hijaz, Najd, or any place of these gods. They cut us to pieces. They made Abdulaziz the big kutla. Parts of our country is stolen by this Iraqi government right now. Now it's worse than the time of Saddam. At the minimum, the man, Saddam Hussein, this is decades. He used to show respect to the tribes. And this states used to deal with him. Now what? After Saddam Hussein. Where it's lost. That's why you hear a lot of those Sunni tribes who want, just among the real Israelis, who just want to get rid of, cut Iraq to 3 pieces. Why you did this to Saddam? Why? Sinai, our Sinai. You just want to destroy people's life, that's it. A wonderful family, a wonderful father, a wonderful mother. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't do it. It's destroyed. You have no idea what it's like to be complying with the law of the Ishmaelian. Don't come, no, you go, kill yourself. It's destroyed. The honor is destroyed. The proud is destroyed. The humiliation is happened. And I ask him, only him, the creator of existence. He's not Jesus. He's not Ram. He's not Krishna, Allah. He's not the devil we worship. He's not Ali. Peace be upon all of these families, messengers. He's Allah, the creator of existence. I ask him. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. I have dealt with this racism for more than definitely 15 years. Why? We didn't do anything to those Ishmaelians. We didn't occupy or colonize their country like the France did in Algeria. They killed, they raped, they decapitated. We didn't. Don't you ever mention the spread of Islam at the beginning. It was a liberation, not like the colonization. In the colony, do you know what they used to do, the officers? France, why we should go anywhere else? Europe, when the soldiers used to humiliate the natives in Algeria and use them like a foot stepper to go to the vehicles. Then when Islam spread, light, liberation, it brought protection and happiness. We didn't. They came and they settled. And they were nothing. I'm sorry to use this. I don't want to use the word low life. No, they came and they have nothing. And they settled. Because they had no life back from they were originally they are. They didn't run away from us. Among them, good, wonderful teachers. Among them, good friends. I remember my father. He had a lot of friends who are among those who were calling themselves Hijazis. And they are not Ishmaeli, they are not Qahtani, they are wonderful, lovely, and they are loyal to complying, and they just want to live the glory of God and the happiness, and based on the teachings and Sharia laws, based on what's good for the Ishmaeli, and they want to share their knowledge and to share the Ishmaeli and their land and provide dignity. But among them, terrible people as well. And among the Ishmaelian, you go and talk to an Ishmaelian and say he can't answer. He will say to you, no, the government is good. There is no racism. Because Saudi House, do you want them to answer you? Do you want them to go to jail? Even if they are here in the West, they do not want to give any answer that would be a reason for any prosecution when they return back to our Ishmaelian territory, the Gulf States. And then you start dragging them. Okay, Tariq is saying the truth, yes, but the government is good. Because it's the Ishmael and Iran need to leave us alone, but Saudi House is good. I mean, I ask, if you have nothing to do with the case, I am just rest in peace, relax. But if you have something to do with what I am dealing with, no, I ask him, I ask him, I ask him, and I complain about you. I don't care. I don't care. Do you have anything to say? That easy? I don't care. You're criminals. It is how it is. I don't care. You're bad. And you shouldn't say anything about these terrorists. Again, 11 September was an inside job. The terrorist is a normal. You created them. It's bad. I understand. Like, for example, there is some victims, like the London Bridge, the lady and the man who were killed by Sayyid Khan. I'm sorry. The lady, I don't know anything about them. The victims in France and the church. It's terrible. I don't accept this. No one accepts this. Muhammad, you dare say that he accepts this, the final messenger? You are bad. Russia, look what Russia is doing right now. They are killing the Syrian. They're killing the Syrian. Putin, once they asked him about God, and he answered, are you serious? And he started having good relation. Is he the pig of the world, or what exactly? Don't delete my video, please, please. Look at the children. Why you killed them? This is how it is. Why? You're criminals. This dark big machine is criminal, and I ask him. And this is racism. And it's a contradiction. What's happening to us is unnormal to the Ishmaelian. Some say that they don't deserve the oil. Why we don't deserve the oil? It's almost centuries and thousands of years in the agony of the desert. And now, 80 or 70 years, our oil is stolen. And the Virgin are threatening. And what is this? And Trump coming with his poor daughter, Ivanka. I'm sorry. Sometimes look at his sister, bad father. Okay, you understand what I mean. Look at Hensel, for example. Why his daughter commits suicide. No, he's worse, Hensel, than Trump. Trump is just a puppet. And he's a puppet, the devil. So I'm sorry, don't delete the video, please. I don't want to see anything anymore. I think this is a therapy. Please don't delete the video. I need to leave somewhere. Thank you very much.